let's go to a really interesting part of the Bill Clinton interview on Today with Ann Curry that no one picked up on. But I thought it was a fascinating look into how politics really works. It's a short little clip. It's our first clip. And Ann Curry was asking him about, hey, what happened on the campaign trail with Obama? And, you know, I think she was referencing, obviously, some of the racial politics that were being played out there. So let's watch this.
Exactly a year ago, you were stumping for Hillary Clinton here in Texas, and you're criticized for some comments that you made about Obama during the primaries. But it hurt you. It hurt you based on your record, what they said about you. And
well, I didn't like it, but what I was stunned by is the way that, much more about the way the media seemed to take it seriously, since it was obviously a political moment. But it's over, and the main thing is none of us have time now to look back.
Do you get that? See, everybody breezed by that. But what he's saying is, basically, yeah, did we use racial politics? Of course we did. But it was politics, man. What are you taking it so seriously for? He said, I'm surprised by how seriously everybody's taking it when it was a political thing. I get two things out of that. One, so they did play racial politics. And two, he's like, look, man, when we play politics, don't take us seriously. We're just messing around with you. We're just trying to rile folks up to vote for us. We don't give a damn. We don't really mean what we say. What are you taking it so seriously for? Chair, am I wrong here? But I thought that was a really revealing comment by a former president of the United States.
It is what I heard too, but I think it's because you pointed it out when, previous to the show. And I feel like maybe people know it, but they don't want to know it.
Yeah. Yeah,
we kind of know it. Like, we look at people and say, oh, because the other side will say, come on. It's politics they're playing. No one says, you know what, maybe they are. We just say, okay. Mm-hmm. Now how about you play some politics back? It's like we like the game. Yeah. It's like we're watching WWE. We know that this guy just got hit with the chair, and it actually did hit him, but he's not really that messed up.
But yeah, that goes exactly to the core of my complaint about a lot of people on TV, a lot of the anchors and the commentators, etc. They're covering politics, but they're covering it like they're Mean Gene Okerlund, like they're WWE announcers, and they're taking it seriously. As if, Jimmy Superfly Snuka really did go off the top rope, which he did, right? But then he actually inflicted damage on the guy, and when he goes, oh no, off the top rope! But it's all a game, right? So why are you going, oh no, for? I mean, obviously in WWE, that's okay, that's what they're doing. But on TV, and maybe that's my naivete, that we all haven't caught on to the fact that all of television is WWE. That everybody's playing their role, and the anchor's role is to be Mean Gene Okerlund and pretend that everything is on the level when things are clearly not on the level. But I just want somebody on television to say, no, but you don't understand. Did you hear Bill Clinton right there? They're all playing politics. So did the Republicans really vote down this bill because they were concerned about it was overspending? Of course not. No, 99% of their concern was, how do we play the politics of this right? How do we campaign against this guy? But it's not just the Republicans, it's definitely the Democrats, too. Like when they don't challenge Bush back in the day. Why? Because they thought what Bush was doing was right? No, they kept calling him the worst president because they were worried about their own seats. And look at what happened with the primaries. And we're going to talk to Jonathan Alter about this in just a couple of minutes now, right? And it's what I was telling you yesterday on the show. If you threaten primaries against people, they get worried about their own seat, and they change their politics because they don't have an ideology. Seriously, 9 out of 10 of them. They picked a side for whatever reason. I'm sure they believe it on some gut level, some emotional level. But then however you pressure them, however they think they're going to lose their seat, is how they're going to cover their ass and how they're going to play it. And let's keep it real. Come on. Hillary Clinton, John Kerry, Joe Biden, all those people who voted for the Iraq War. You think they did that because they ideologically believe that the president should have the authority to do X, Y, and Z? Hell no, man. That was all a political vote. And who said during that whole process, hey, wait a minute, these guys didn't do it because they thought, because of any of the reasons they're saying. They did it purely for political reasons. And purely is too much. 90% for political reasons? Yes. And in a little brief moment when Clinton's off guard, he says, yeah, come on, don't take us so seriously. I'm just playing around with you. If I'm running against a white guy, I'm going to do this. If I'm running against a black guy, I'm going to do that. I'm running against a Republican, I'm going to do this. I'm running against a Democrat, I'm going to do this. That's politics, baby.